We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 3-star wide receiver Isaiah McMorris, who signed with Nebraska. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now, because we're talking about the 2024 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player. You need to know what your players look like before they hit the field. Click that subscribe button. Stop missing out. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a little bit, you will get there, but he's a 3-star prospect listed at 5'10", 168, ranked as the 98th best wide receiver in the class, 81st in the composite, 12 offers, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Kansas State, some Power 5 schools in there, no scouting report, but look at this, 10.65, 10.78. Thing about Nebraska is they're trying to get faster. They're picking up these fast wide receivers in the recruiting cycle. Very encouraging. USC, Wisconsin there. Some bigger schools. And now looking over here, On 3. On 3 has him ranked 107, 3-star. ESPN 61, 3-star. 91 for Rivals and a 3-star. 5'9.5", 170 pounds. USC after him. Oklahoma trying to get him as well. Big-time schools were after this kid. I imagine the highlights are going to be fun to watch. Let's take a look under the hood, see what he's working with. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But here we go. Circle him off. Oh, is that him with the pick? That should be him, and I definitely see the speed. Definitely see the speed. Here we are on the outside. Very, very assertive with the footwork. I like that a lot. I like that. Breaking off routes very good, considering he's fast. He's definitely fast. He's definitely a difference maker with the speed. On top of that, we're seeing him break off routes, which is very, very good indicator, because you can just live off the speed at the high school level, but he's putting in that work. When you're that fast, it's a hot knife through butter. You're faster than everybody. You just need to run straight or just keep running. You'll create the separation instantly at that level. Look at him blow past that guy right out frame. He's got a kick on the top end, too, of his speed. He's got burst, but he's got a second burst at the top end. Not all runners have that, even fast guys. He's got that, which makes him deceptive. Even though he's super fast anyways, it makes him more deceptive. You're running stride for stride, you think you're up there, and then he kicks it. Can't even keep him in frame. This should be a mix of his junior and senior year. I think when I clipped these, he was light on both of them, so I just mixed them together. More than just a fast wide receiver, he's got some ball skills. He's shown some route running acuity, like right there. Limited drift. Knows how to mix up his speed, or does mix up his speed. We're seeing that, so we're not just running like a bat out of hell out there. Hands are good. We got some length. He looks bigger than listed. He does look a little thin framed, but we can fix that. We got some time. It's been some time since these clips, so he's probably thicker by now anyways. Not super worried. The thing about Nebraska is, considering the top schools like the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the LSUs, and the other programs, the other top Power 5s, they're plucking away at the top talents. You got to play money ball a little bit with the recruiting classes. The one thing is, going after the speed here, going after a guy with some nuance, smart to get. And then they picked up Dylan Raiola. It's smart on him going over there, because Raiola hits, you're on the field, you might be hitting too. That might allow you to get seen more, allow you to get drafted, instead of just going on the back end of a roster hoping for your time. You can really compete more. And Nebraska's doing some changes. He's got some contact balance there. I like him. He could be a little bit more than just a fast utility player. play special teams, get the ball in space. He can be a little bit more than that due to the route running, but look at that pull away. Good turn, too, in the legs. He's quick. He's fast. I like him a lot. Ooh, look at the ball skills. We're money. Ooh. Getting down there. Pulling away. Look at that. He's got ball skills. He's got good concentration. He's got good hands. I like him. He's got speed to burn. He's got good speed to burn. He's got the corner there. Attack the midline. He's a good route runner. He's very sudden. He's very quick. He's very assertive with his feet. He's underranked. He's underranked big time. He's the thing about him, I don't understand. I think it's the size. I think they need things to be prototypical for a player. But if you look at the goods of the game here, he's flashed on a lot of good signals for the route running. He's doing a lot of work selling. I think that last sell, though, I think you put a little bit more into it. I think he flashed it too quick. I think he could have put more leverage into the shoulder to sell the outside a little bit more. It was just kind of like bop, bop. Because he's so fast, everything's sudden anyways. And it was too quick for a player to react. He should have baited a little bit more. But that's like 4 plays ago now. But he's looking good. I can't really harp too much. Like you can, you can talk about the size all day, but I say this all day too when I'm looking at these players, that not every player needs to be prototypical. You just don't need to be. Like you need different types of players on your team. You're filling out a roster. You just can't have just 2 sets of wide receivers, either that big wide receiver or that 200-pound wide receiver that creates separation, or that 185 to 200-pound range. You need different types of players. He's got speed. He creates separation off the routes very good. Very sudden. Very sudden mover. Nebraska's got somebody. I think that's 2 wide receivers we covered in like the last week with speed. He's very nuanced. I think he can climb the depth chart. He's got good hands, good concentration. He's underranked. He should be up there a good bit. He runs routes a lot better than a lot of the guys in the top 50. I'll say that much because we covered the entire top 50, or most of it, all of it. Yeah, we covered all of it. We're around top 60, going wide receiver down the rankings. I should have covered him earlier because he should have been ranked higher. I'll definitely say that. Maybe even a 4-star. Because of that speed and his ability to create separation with those routes. He's very assertive. I like the route running a lot. I like the concentration with the hands. He's got strong hands. He's good everywhere. I think Nebraska found a diamond in the rough. And college football is saying that as well. Oklahoma trying to get in there. I think he's going to get some opportunities to play sooner than later. I think he can climb that depth chart. Nebraska's starting to pick up some players here. They're starting to get some dudes. They picked up Dylan Raiola. They got some wide receivers coming in. Things are starting to look like it's going on the come up here. Pay attention to Nebraska. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.